Just in case you are new here, welcome. If you're like, I clicked on the video for Miserable Marlo, but I'm seeing a Kenya Moore video. No one dragged Marlo more than Kenya Moore. So I will be playing the Kenya Moore intro, and then we're going to get into, some flashback, and then Marlo's statement about her departure from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into it.
She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
She's over there looking like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company.
Oh my God.
Hell no.
Yo, shout the season, man.
Faking everything. Explain to me why you have a chairlift in your house. Is it to help with the old white men going up to your bedroom?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Why else would somebody have a chairlift in their house? This 30s, well, now she's 50, but why would Why would she say that? Faking everything. Where's the house that she was building?
I was building a house, but not building it now. You know, I had a lot of bad things happen.
That you can making sense. The math ain't mathing.
2 plus 2 equals 6. And let me tell you why it equals 6. Because look at this. There are 2 2's. So therefore, there is an additional 2 that no one talks about because the government...
And everybody can see it. In fact, so many comments are like, who is she blowing on production? What is happening?
Kenya.
No, it's the truth. The money cannot be verified. The dates cannot be verified. The timelines cannot be verified.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
Did Marlo Hampton single-handedly ruin the past 2 seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Child, would you get out of my head? Honestly, I don't even have to think about that question. It is a yes. When you start coming for somebody who is 10 years a star, that's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. I feel like the desperation from her reeks. And because she needs that peach. I think the power is when you don't need it.
Now, that's a word. The power is when you don't need it.
I think that Marlo is the quintessential example of why you do not make a friend of the show a housewife. I think it was a horrible mistake.
Add the square reader, read, and the list goes on and on. Kenya Moore did not play with Marlo Hampton. Now let's get into her statement that she posted on Instagram. She did release it exclusively to another outlet, but she did post on Instagram. So let's get into it. My contract with Real Housewives of Atlanta ended when season 15 wrapped. This break from RHOA, girl, you got fired, ain't no break, is a fresh start, allowing me the space to participate in new creative entertainment projects, focus on my future and not reliving my past. My nephews are transitioning into pivotal stages of their academic adolescence, and I am focused on my representation in their eyes and getting back to showing my multifaceted lifestyle of philanthropy, fashion, and fabulosity. I am thankful for this amazing platform of housewives, which has allowed me to bring awareness to foster care, my nonprofit Glam It Up Inc., and showcase my fashion showroom, La eBay. I look forward to my continued relationship with Bravo and NBC Universal. I wish Truly Original and the RHOA cast all the best. P.S. Tag me in videos of your favorite RHOA Marlo moments and I'll share on my story. Marlo didn't write that. You know what? You're so silly. The comment I was looking for. Yay, she brought the most negative energy, no positive attributes. I'm excited for this next season. She was too rude, tasteless, and non-relatable. Good ratings. Thank goodness. Be gone. Ooh, not that. She's evil. Thank goodness she should have never been given a peach to hold. She was an awful housewife. She was better off as a friend to the show. Well, she was terrible then as well. Girl, just say you were fired because of your behavior. People would respect you more. That's that karma from how she treated Candy last season. Thank God. Oh my gosh. I kind of feel sorry for her, but she fumbled her chances with the thickness. I'm so happy for her. Now you can find your 80-year-old rich white man in peace, Marlo. Oh Lord, you messy. That peach rotten fast. You know, she was quick to call Eva peach a rotten peach and everybody else. Now look at you. Bye-bye, Marlo. Just don't have the it factor. I'm sorry. Not bye. Okay, insane. She turned a lot of the public off with her shenanigans on the last season. She was cranking it up, but her efforts backfired. I agree, a complete turn off. Wasn't hitting at all, and the conflict with Candy was everlasting. Exactly. That was my point. You know, when you start reaching for a storyline, and then because you have a relationship, like a friendship with production, so they are doing everything in their power to cover up for you and make you the star, even though your storylines don't make sense and you're just manufacturing storylines and lying and nothing made sense. It's like, girl, we get it. You want to save your peach, but this is not how you do it. And the fact that production denied people with actual storylines that had real things going on in their lives, people building actual businesses, and not come here and film me and make me feel important, and you cut people real life and stories out to elevate this person fixed storyline. Like, it did not make sense. And once again, Marlo just did entirely too much. She did not know when to say when once she got that peach, and that led to her demise. But someone who's returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta also led to Marlo's demise. Let me read a few more comments and then we're going to talk about that. Couldn't stand Marlo last season, but Bravo dropping the ball. I needed Marlo on Porsha's neck with this latest news. This was a big mistake. Who else was going to get Porsha fired up and ask all the juicy questions we want to know except Marlo? Bravo dropped the ball with this one. Her and Porsha would have been some good TV feud. And for someone who rocks with Kenya Moore, who's exposed majority of Marlo lies and everything she's done and how evil and just below the gutter and disgusting she could get, you will think I would have been doing backflips talking about yes. Absolutely not. I 100% agree with the last few comments I just read. Another contributing factor to the reason why Marlo got fired is because Porsha said another thing have to come with my package deal. I can't work with Marlo. Now, yes, Marlo have 150 mugshots, and Marlo was violent and all of that. But since she's been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's had her moments. But Porsha has physically assaulted more people on this show, in this franchise, than Marlo ever came close to doing. So the whole, oh, I'm scared. No, we all knew that you allegedly were messing with Simon way before Simon and Fallon announced their divorce. Marlo also knew the tea behind the scenes. And you're nervous and scared that Marlo is going to hold your feet to the fire. Marlo is going to call you out. Marlo is going to spill your tea. Marlo is still very close with Fallon. All of those things that make great TV. Of all of the seasons that we've been sick and tired of Marlo, this is when you're choosing to let her go? Absolutely not. And you would think, like I said, I would have been doing backflips. But I'm not, because even the new ladies, all they're going to do is, we heard. Porsha and Marlo, however, have history, and Marlo knew deep secrets and situation, so it was going to make sense. All Porsha had to do is say, well, you read wrong, and it was a lie, and this. So if it's going to be the Porsha Williams show, and let's pretend like nothing happened, we don't want it. We are all screaming for something fresh. So this whole, the people who are saying, well, Kenya and Porsha are cool, so Kenya is not going to do it. That's not entirely true. I can be cool with you and still call you out or talk to you about a situation. Kenya is just sick and tired of this one-sided situation where let's edit things out and make it look like Kenya is the one that is coming for Porsha. Kenya Moore, the Kenya Moore, is jealous of Porsha for what? Okay, Kenya and the supporters are also sick and tired of, okay, Porsha and I are cool when there's no cameras, but the moment, action, now Porsha wants to start acting funny. It's old, it's dry, we don't want it. Now, yes, Porsha and Marlo had history. They got into it, but then all of that situation happened and Porsha left. Bringing Porsha and Marlo back, that's a continuation to their beef that was starting. The same way how LaToya and Drew had a serious storyline and issue there. You brought Drew back, did not bring LaToya back, have an entire season of Drew hypocrisy being exposed. Drew had so much to say about LaToya when she was lying on her, calling her a Jezebel, but Drew had a situation where exactly, but you don't bring LaToya back. But then you talked about her a few episodes and then tried to squeeze her in one episode to make it make sense, and then threw a random woman in the mix to come after Candy, who had to lie and reach for a storyline when you already have people that have history, a story to tell. This is what happens when the talent, meaning the cast, get too involved with production, and then they start calling the shots. We're not here for Kenya Moore. You have a better relationship with me than Kenya Moore, so show all of my scenes. No matter how rushed they look, you can tell it wasn't supposed to happen. It was a filler content. Show that compared to a black woman opening a hair spa where you had previous housewives, new housewives, current housewives. Everybody was and is in the building. An actual planned event, a well put together, elegant event. People traveled to be there. You had Claudia Jordan, you had Cynthia Bailey, and the list goes on. And you chose to overlook something that someone invested their own money in to go to another event that you could tell was rushed and just thrown together, all in the name of being petty, but then you ended up destroying your own show. So if you're going to go through all of this just to repeat the same thing, then what is even the point? It is not about drama and all of that. Yes, they will have their drama, have their great moments and all of that. But Porsha Williams doesn't get to lie on people, hold people's feet to the fire, talk about other people's business, do all of this, But then back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta to simply just skid on by and skid on through, and no one is holding her feet to the fire and asking her those questions and all of that. You're going to do all of this mess and drama and the cast shakeup and all of that just to repeat the same hot mess? We don't want it. However, hopefully they are listening to all of these different opinions and suggestions, and they will do better. No one is saying attack Porsha and all of that. It is not that deep. I'm just saying don't come on here and pretend like nothing is going on. Give dry responses. Then what is the point? How do you have a fight where your current husband is holding you back? It's a nightmare. It's a hot mess. And then the next episode, it's crickets like nothing happened. This is on Porsha Williams' spinoff. And production had to step in and they were like, so are we not going to discuss what happened yesterday? We literally had to shut the whole set down. Told her entire family, don't say nothing, be quiet, and then sat there looking crazy. We don't want that. If you are not going to be transparent, why are you here? And that's all I'm saying. Do your job. But Porsha did show her going to counseling with Dennis and all of that. So maybe she might come back and clock in. And maybe the other girls, including Sheree, will clock in as well. Now that I got all of that out of the way, yes, the witch is gone. The witch. I'm not celebrating anyone's demise, but Marlo, you did this to yourself. You thought I have arrived. So the very women that suggested that it's time to give Marlo a peach, you turn your backs on them. You drag them. You attempted to destroy their brand, destroy them. And now look at you. You didn't even get demoted to a friend. Your peach was snatched because somebody else that they feel have more value than you, which is messed up because you've given them over a decade of your life. But someone else that they feel have more value than you came through and snatched your peach. And they couldn't even give you a friend role. And because the safety net that you had, you destroyed your safety net. So you had nobody there willing to say, bring her back. I can vouch for her. And that's the reason why when God exalts you and put you in position, you don't start looking down on the very people that helped you get there. Imagine someone helping you get your peach, and in the name of a storyline, you try to destroy their business by connecting your nephew's shooting to their business. Imagine saying all of those disgusting things about Kenya Moore, her daughter, her mother not being in her life, and all of that, and she forgave you and became your friend, and then suggested that yes, Marlo should get a peach, and production took that into consideration. And then to say thank you, you flipped on her. No one is saying anyone is a saint. Not Kenya, not Candy, but Marlo is a terrible backstabber. And now look at you. So all I'm saying is I'm hoping the other new ladies that they are adding to the cast are going to come in, clock in, and do their job. And that no one gets to walk around not being held accountable, not being transparent, because then it would be the same old different day. I come Bravo with a heart emoji. Like, come on now. Y'all know she got fired. So this person was like, how dare you? Y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off her page with this professional heart emoji. Let's pretend like it was her choice to walk away. Chabba. Marlo couldn't even afford to finish her house. And she's going to walk away from her biggest bag ever, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Come on now. Stop it. I have more to say on this matter and more reaction, but I just want to get at least my initial video up, and then I will come back with more later. I'm wishing all of you well and take care.
My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.